Dollie Hugs Guys! And welcome to our Dollie Pengkay series, wherein we give our doll a makeover through repaint. But before we start, remember to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to stay updated for future episodes. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin! So for today's episode, we're going to repaint an Elyse Jolie doll. As you can see in the photo, her original hair color was black. But I decided to give her a full reroot using 5 shades of brown. Then, I move her hair part to the center. Now let's put her hair on a bun and prep her face. Now let's start by prepping her face. As you can see, I initially removed her factory paint when I rerooted her. Just to make sure that her face is clean, let's wipe her face using a cotton ball with acetone. And let it dry for a couple of minutes. When the acetone is already dry, we can now proceed in painting the whites of the eye. I always start by painting the outline shape of the eyes. Then I shade the insides layer by layer and letting it dry in between coats. We can now proceed in painting the outlines. Let's start by drawing a faint line around the eyes. And working on layers until the line darkens. Then proceed in painting the eyelids. And now it's time to draw the lips. We can now proceed in painting the eyebrows. What I do is I normally make the brows lighter than the other outlines. Then we will let it dry for a few minutes. Let's proceed in painting the initial details. We'll start by painting the brow strands. Just use quick light strokes from the inner brow going out. Then add a few layers of paint to darken the brows. And just repeat these two steps until you achieve your desired brow shade. Now let's add some highlights. I usually add highlights on the brow bone, along the nose line, and the lips. Now let's continue by adding the initial contour and shadows. I usually add shadows around the eyes, Cupid's bow, and the side of the nose. We can now proceed in adding and darkening details. So during this part, it's up to you if you'd like to add some additional details to the brows, if you want to darken the eyeliner, or any line or feature that you want to emphasize on your doll's face. Next, we'll proceed in painting the lips and eyeshadows. Personally, I love to give my dolls a neutral lip color because it maximizes its playability. Because with neutral lips, it's easier to dress her up in any color. But I also do love experimenting with lip shades, especially for my themed dolls or concept dolls. Let's proceed in painting the irises and the pupils. So I already painted a rough outline of the iris placement off cam because it's really hard to do it on cam. Because I usually paint it so close to my face and my head would get in the way of the camera, so I decided to do it off cam. So what I would do is similar to how I paint the eye whites. I would start with an outline and then I would be filling it in with multiple coats of paint. Just always remember to give your paint an ample time to dry in between coats. Now it's time to paint the lashes. So what I do is I first start with the lower lashes and do the upper lash. Let's proceed in adding blush and contours. During this step, I would add additional contours and blushing using soft pastels. Then, we dust off excess pastels using a fan brush. Now that we're done in painting everything, it's time to paint the catch lights. Painting catch lights can make your repaint come to life, but at the same time, it could be the trickiest thing to do. And lastly, sealing and varnishing. So I already sealed it with MSC off cam. Now we're going to varnish the eyes with a matte acrylic sealant. Then we're going to use a gloss varnish for the lips. We'll just let the varnish dry and we'll dress her up. I hope you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up and share it to your friends. And please leave us a comment down below and tell us what you think. And remember to click the subscribe button and hit the bell to stay updated for new contents. And see us in our other social media accounts. And always remember, if you cannot have one, you can always make one. Customize your life and your doll, because life's a doll. Thank you for watching and see you next time.